Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Reija Lammi and all the videos that I make are based on the concept of saga of the heart. So basically it means our heart essence. What I teach about the people and what I bring into the world is the knowledge of our own heart essence and how we can affect the world with our own heart essence. And today I want to share with you one of my poems that I have wrote. I'm a big writer. I have been writing all my life, and I have write also 3 poems in English too. And this particular one I have written in 2004 while I was spending 1 year in Australia, and I guess that year was the starting point when my heart started to open more. And it's been now 14 years since I have written that poem, and it's funny how sorry. It's funny how sometimes when you write something down, you don't quite get it yet at that moment when you have been writing it down. But now after 14 years, I really understand what the energies of Australia tried to teach me while I was there. And let me see. I will give you the poem first, and then I can a little bit discuss about the wisdom of this poem. And at the time in 2004, when I went to Australia, I was a little bit confused about my life and the relationships that I had with other people, and how should I manage to find some really balanced relationship for myself. So this poem just wanted to come out from my heart, and now I would like to share it to you. So let's start it. Why, oh why, I have become so shy. I never used to be, but now it's so easy to see. Hiding behind the walls, trying to refuse the calls, wanting not to know how love could make me grow, wanting not to know, wanting not to see that there could be also someone for me. A man strong enough for me, strong enough to show how easy it would be to let your feelings grow, and so, strong enough to show how to become a whole. And I think at the time I was really desiring to to have some balanced relationship, and I had some people that didn't quite fill up those my expectations, and this was kind of like my prayer to the universe to let me meet some person that is really balanced and who could bring some balance to my own heart too. And at the moment, 14 years ago, this was more like a love poem to the universe. But now, after 14 years, I really understand through my own concept of the saga of the heart that it really was like my own manifestation for the universe to to find the balance into my own heart. And if we put this poem into the pieces, how I started it, like why oh why I have become so shy, it tells something about our human nature at the moment, how we have become a little bit insecure about our lives and insecure about our feelings and other people's feelings. And I think this is due to different kind of experiences we have experienced in our lives, and like different kind of situations that we have been in, and different kind of feelings that we have get from those experiences and different situations with other people. So we have become a little bit shy about the world, and in many sense we are not comfortable enough to show our true feelings to the world, and we tend to hide our inner feelings inside of ourselves, and we are in a place where we are a little bit like waiting something to happen. Like it's almost like we are waiting that right feeling to come along, that we can feel that could be right for us. And the one that we can really connect to and just know that this feeling is bringing really balanced energies in our own heart too. And if we carry on with the poem saying hiding behind the walls and trying to refuse the goals, meaning that many times life actually offers us many beautiful opportunities to experience love. And most of the times, because many of our experiences not so good maybe, we are a little bit afraid to accept all those good things that that would be coming into our lives, because we are afraid that we will get hurt again. And this way it might be that even though the calling in our heart, when we meet someone, the calling in our heart might be really powerful, and we can really connect in the heart level with this other person. But it might be that we never take a chance with them because we are too afraid to get hurt again. And this way we usually lose some really good chances to grow up ourselves too. And the next sentence is saying that wanting not to know how wanting not to know how the love could make me grow. And I think this means that sometimes we are really afraid of love. And I think it is because love itself is so powerful change maker in our lives. Love has a really strong ability to make infinitive changes into our lives and into our own hearts, and sometimes when we see this really soft and balanced love in other people, we are afraid to accept it because we might feel that we are not worth of it, like we are not good enough to take all that really beautiful love inside of our own hearts. And again, I think it's because we carry so many wounds and so many bad experiences in our hearts that, in a sense, I feel sometimes that we don't trust love so much anymore. And when we when we see some signs of love, it makes us turn away because we don't want to go into that circle of experiences again. And the poem saying, wanting not to see that there could be also someone for me, it's really funny. Sometimes it's almost like although we want in our hearts to meet someone that really inspire our hearts, and the people that would really bring the best out of ourselves too, I think we in really deep level we have this other aspect that really don't want to have this person into our lives because we are so afraid that we will lose them. We are so afraid that we are not able to keep them in our lives. And in a sense, we don't want to have this great, powerful, loving feeling into our lives just to see how it is slipping away. So many of us have gone through our relationships and in our partnerships certain kind of circle, like this first affection and love growing, and then both of us changing and situations getting uncomfortable and weird, and finally giving up that relationship. And when we see someone that we really can connect with and that we really love, that we can really feel love towards them, and in some really deep levels we understand that this person could be really important to our own growth. We tend to turn our backs because we don't want to go through that circle. We don't want to have that wonderful, powerful love, and being afraid that we will lose it someday. And this is really unfortunate because these encounters with the people that we really feel heart connection with, we could grow so much. And this is not just like women being afraid of their feelings. It's also men afraid to show their feelings to women. And either way, while I'm talking in this poem in a perspective of woman finding a strong enough man to teach her to teach her how to grow her own love from inside out. You can also turn it other way around, and this way I think what I wanted to say with this video is that it's not always all about the feminine energies that we have to support. I think we have to support both energies, feminine energies and masculine energies, as we both have to heal our wounds. We both have unwanted ways to react in different kind of situations, and we both let our wounds outside, and we both hurt each others. So it's not just that women would be hurt. It's also that men are hurt by the action that women are taking in their lives. So in a way I'm talking about the seventh dimension, the energies of the seventh dimensions, where the feminine and masculine energies become really balanced with each others. And when there would be like this deeper understanding about how we bring our actions to life, and how we bring our feelings and thoughts into action in our lives. And this way we have a better understanding of how we affect to other people, and how our own feelings and thoughts affect in our own well-being and the people around us. And I think that when you have reached a certain point in your own inner development, I think you arrive to the place where you have this really balanced energies in your own heart, and then when you meet someone else who also carries this same kind of inner balance in themselves, then when you meet these kind of people, you kind of just know that you are meant to be together, and then you will be in such a place that you won't bring your own wounds into that relationship anymore, because you understand that those hurts and those wounds are your own wounds, and it's something that you have to deal with, and which are not responsible for the other person to deal with. And this way you don't bring all your own old stuff into the relationship. You just do this work in your own ways, whatever the way is how you deal with your own feelings, maybe with other people, maybe with some counselors, or maybe meditating, or whatever it is for you. You will do it. You will do the work with yourselves, and then you can meet this other person from the place of really balanced mindset. So sometimes the messages that are coming out through our writings or through our sharings and talks and stories to the other people, it might be that we don't quite truly understand their meaning at the spot when they are happening, but more like we will get the knowledge later on, and we will have a deeper understanding of those words and of those stories when we have gotten a little bit more experienced about the whole concept of the issues that we are writing about. So this way, what I wanted to bring up is that if sometimes we don't quite really understand what is happening to us at the moment, I would like you to have some, what is the word? Some patience with yourself, as the wisdom will be shared for you later on when you have experienced these different situations first in your life. But I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope that it gave something to you too, as it really has been giving some really deep insights for myself, and this poem was some reason to brought up to me and to my thoughts here in Maui, and I think it was a right time to share it to you and explain it to more details. So I have to say that I really love the energies here in Maui and all the different visions that I have been receiving, and all the different people that I have been meeting, and I can truly feel how the love is growing inside of me, and it's pouring out to the world. But I will leave you now with this poem, and just go through with it and see if you can find any wisdom from it for yourself and for the situation where you might be at the moment. And in case if you want to share your story about your relationships, or about the thoughts that you had from this poem, just write it down here below this video, and I will reply to you then for your writings. But it was nice to spend this little moment with you, and if you want to just subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more of these videos, and we see you later again in next video. So see you, mahalo.